Hello and welcome. I am Maria and this is my channel, Aloe Juno's Crafty Corner. Today is a stitch with me. I still have a floss tube to do and giveaways to do, but I will try to get that out on Sunday. I'm going to try to do the stitch with me. I did a poll and pandemic is the one that had the most votes on which one to work on. So we'll see how this camera setup is for today. Rearranging makes it, I gotta relearn the best place to put everything. So let us go ahead and begin here. Hopefully my hand stays out of the way and hopefully you can hear me okay. I hope I'm not too loud. Hope the music's not too loud. Things have been a bit crazy since, oops, I'm all the way out. Since I got, did my last floss tube, I completely lost my stitchy bug. I was doing a little bit of knitting, but most of the time I was just reading. Oh, come on. Let's try this again. I'm gonna go up here this time. Just a second here to get this done before I proceed talking. There we go. Now I'm good. All right. Yeah, basically I was just reading on books. I didn't want to stitch. I didn't want to knit. I just was reading. I did that for a couple of days. Then I started I think on Friday I was knitting some, but my oldest and my husband have been getting into disagreements, so they asked to move out and with another family member. So I spent most of the day Friday and figuring out if she could go stay with my mom, which she could, but we had to spend all day Saturday cleaning their room. And because it was destroyed. So we ended up getting most of what they needed to get done on Saturday. And I took her over to my mom's, which is about an hour away. The biggest problem is my oldest has severe anxiety and separation anxiety as well. She has they have social anxiety and separation anxiety. So they've been struggling pretty bad with their anxiety levels. They had an appointment last week, so I did bring them here on Tuesday for an appointment, and then took them back the next day. Oh, hold on. There's one, there's two, there's three. Okay. So for the last 5 days, we have been cleaning and rearranging. As we took their bedroom and turned it into my craft room office. I did a little short video today showing the new setup, which is really nice. I have a place to hang up my stuff. I'm in a room so I can shut the door and not have to worry about it too much noise. So that's kind of nice. But yeah, I'm not sure how long they're going to stay at my mom's house. Because the social anxiety has been spiking real bad. Not social, the separation anxiety has been spiking real bad. So we'll see on that. They will be, they keep calling, and I have no problem with them calling. I talk with them, and we talk through the pros and cons of them being over there with mom instead of being here. But if they need to come back, then we'll figure something out to get them back here. Luckily, they're only about an hour away at the moment, so it's not impossible to get them here in a short period of time. But I don't figure that'll happen until closer to the 9th of October. Oops. Because we'll be going over there. Why is that so wiggly? We'll be going over to my mom's house on the 9th because that's her birthday. My son's birthday is on Monday. So I'm not sure where I'm at. Yeah, 2 birthdays in 1 month. But yeah, we've spent a couple of days cleaning, rearranging, because moving all the crafty stuff around. It turns out somehow I had craft stuff in every room. I had some in this room, I had some in my son's room, which used to be my room, my office area. Uh-oh. I have an issue. Hold on. I got a buildup of thread on the back, and that's gonna drive me batty. Give me just a second here. Yeah, this is gonna drive me bonkers. Can't have that. Sorry, guys. Come on. Did I get it? No. I didn't feel it there for a second. Sorry, guys. Give me just a minute here. Frog everything I just did. Because I didn't double check and make sure I had all the thread out. So yeah, I haven't gotten much cross stitching done because we basically destroyed the house on Monday. Rearranging everything and moving everything around. So all my cross stitching stuff was a bit everywhere. There we go. Yay. Okay, put this back here. Sorry for the view, messing everything up. Let's see if I can do this now. But I did work on knitting when I wasn't, when we weren't cleaning on anything. I currently have too many knitting projects, just as I have quite a few cross-stitching projects. And I keep switching between them all. But yeah, there was no videos to make, able to make any videos because I didn't have it set up. I got the computer portion set up, but the room itself was destroyed and I didn't feel comfortable streaming or doing a video with the background totally destroyed. Plus, I was extremely tired every night from all the moving and cleaning and stuff that we were doing. We're still not done, but I do think I finally got all my crafty stuff into one location. It is no, like I was saying before I got distracted from the messed up thread, I had cross stitch and knitting stuff in almost every room, like my son's room, my bedroom, the living room. This room still had some craft stuff in it, more of my beadwork stuff, but it was still parts of my crafty stuff. Crap, I did the thread. So as of right now, from what I can tell, I now have it all gathered in this room and put away in the right locations. But we will see. Let me turn this back on. I'll probably run across something else. But now that I've got things back in order, I have my stands where I can start stitching on at my desks again. All right, now this should be go 4, skip, and then 2. A little stuffy nosed as cleaning. My main allergy is dust, so anytime I clean, my allergies go haywire. Even using my allergy medicine, I've been having to use the inhaler when I first wake up in the morning, so that I can breathe and answer calls. But we've almost got everything together, so hopefully my allergies start getting back into the proper order. Let's see, tomorrow is my Stitchy get-together in Noblesville. I am looking forward to that. One of my friends from there is there this week as well, and I'm looking forward to talking with her. I'm taking my knitting projects as well, so I can, oops, I totally skipped my stitches. I was supposed to skip one. Hold on. Come on. But she's the one who has given me a few pointers on, you know, knitting, and so I'm looking forward to going over, taking my knitting stuff with me so I can show it. And they said that they were going to bring one as well. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they're working on. 2, 3, 4. Yep, I'm at the right spot. I just need to do the right stitches. I will say I have not been feeling like stitching on my full coverage pieces recently. I've mainly been only stitching on Sans-Souci, Long Dog Sampler. I don't know exactly why, I just know that's the one that I've been setting up. Now today I didn't get much stitching or knitting done. I was working on rolling up, like re-rolling all of the yarn that I got from my mom. I'm rolling it so that they're center pull instead of balls of yarn. And I'm sorting them a little better so that I can see what colors I've got. Some of them are little balls of yarn, but I've kind of found an idea that I'm going to do with those. I found a video today of, it's a knitting video, but it was about, called What's in Your Bag. So basically they're taking all their small spare scrap yarns and knitting a scarf with all the oddball yarns. So I'm going to take all my little rolls of yarn and put them together. And I'm probably going to like do a little tie to combine them all together. So that I can keep up with them, type thing. All right. Yeah, we're gonna go here. So we're gonna go 1 and 2. There we go. So that way I'm gonna, like, I'll take all those, since they're all little pieces of yarn, you know, only, I don't even know grands and stuff like that, but that way they're not wasted and it'll make something unique. I mean, they're all pretty colors, they're just not very much of each one. So I have a new cross stitch project that I'm going to be starting soon. It is, it is a baby pattern for my cousin. So probably won't start that one until closer to December, because I'm gonna try to focus on the one I have for my grandpa and the one I have for my Aunt Janice. I've just recently pulled that one back out. That's it's called Rainbow Dog. I don't know if you remember it. If you've seen some of my other picture earlier, a few months ago, YouTubes, you'll know which one I'm talking about. But I'm going to be working on that one over the next couple of months. I've got 2 of them that I want to complete, Knitting projects, don't really have like any that have to be completed. They're not any gifts or anything like that. They're just, I'm just stitching. I'm just knitting, sorry. I talked about my promotion. I did get my promotion. I start my new shift on Monday. So starting Monday, I will be working 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. So what I'm planning is I'm going to start trying to do my videos in the mornings. So if I've got a YouTube video planned, I plan on doing it first thing in the morning. Hold on. Let's see. I don't want that one there. I'm gonna go here. And then I'm also going to get my Twitch back up and running and start streaming live on Twitch. But Twitch is going to be more of my knitting. I'm going to do the knitting on Twitch instead of on over here. I will post the videos still over here with the knitting, but they will be more of, you know, categorized under a different thing, because they're going to actually be just 1, 2, 3. They're, like I said, they're going to be probably saved in a different playlist and not technically saved over here. I'm not going to be streaming both at the same time. I'm just going to be uploading the videos once they're done over here. That way they're saved. And if you want to watch them, you can watch them. And my YouTube will still mostly be about cross stitch. I don't know. Don't see very many actual knit with me's. I see all kinds of podcasts where they talk about their knitting and stuff like that, but I don't have enough information or projects to start a podcast, a knitting podcast of any kind. So I'm not really gonna worry about doing a podcast. Now, if I get a bunch of finishes eventually, then yeah, I might. Where am I? Okay. But right now, no, I don't have enough finishes to even worry about starting a podcast for knitting. I think I've gotten 1 scarf finished and 1 dish rag. So now I do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things going at the moment, I think. I will continue to show those on my Flosstubes at the end of them. But yeah, I want to get back into doing Twitch, and I think since I'm used to getting up early anyway, and on weekdays I normally wake up around 6 anyway, well, let me correct myself, about 7. I see that I can sit there and do a YouTube, a Twitch channel, you know, a couple of days a week. I think my thought is I will most likely do it like Tuesdays and Thursdays, because Mondays, those are the hardest day, because you're going back to work and you don't really want to go to work, but you know you gotta go to work, so you really don't want to do anything else but veg before you gotta go in. So if I do the Stitch With Me or the Twitch on Wednesday, then and Thursday, not Wednesday, Tuesday and Thursday, I can do my Flosstube information on Wednesday and Friday. And maybe still do a weekend video as well. Give y'all a couple of extra videos. 1, 2, 3. So who knows? Maybe I'll start putting out 3 YouTube videos a month or a week. That would be bad. I would like completely cut down how many videos. Alright, let me mark what I've got so far. There. I've noticed that since I've started, hold on, no, here, since I've moved upstairs, I've noticed that the cats have followed me up here as well. So they used to sleep with me downstairs. Now they sleep with me upstairs, or stay up here upstairs. Sorry, hold on. My daughter's trying to call about that. My daughter called to let me know she was coming home from work. Alright, so I'm going to be ending this stitch. So I do my first crossover, then I go up my bottom right hole, I go back down, I go back up, go through the loop I made, pull it taut, but not hard, like I just barely tug on it. I go down, back under, and then I'm going to come up of 1 or 2, like I'm going to come up right here under this one instead of the one I just did, because they're the same color. And now I'm going to tack it down up under there. And now that stitch is not going anywhere. Oh wait. Oops, sorry guys. Alright. Alright, so I'm gonna do, let's see, we're gonna do 1 more thread, and then I'm gonna call it a night. And then I'll probably watch a movie and do some more knitting. Oops. Give me. He's not wanting to give me this thread. It's like wanting to knot all up on me. And give me 2 pieces of thread knotted together. There we go. I separated it. It's telling me to do 2 threads before I put this away for the night. I have a Stitchy Zoom meeting to join tonight, so maybe I'll continue to work on this through that. Simon, those are just my thread drops. They're not for you to attack. Simon is such a scaredy cat. He sees something odd and he doesn't know what it is, and he starts like trying to attack it. It's crazy. All right, so I was working there. I'm actually going to come up here and work off here. Okay. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. Alrighty. See if I can do this one round without pulling that thread through. Yay! I did it! Woohoo! Alright. Let's see. What have I been doing besides cleaning? I've been watching a bunch of Flosstubes. I've run across some new ones. I've been watching a lot of knitting ones as well. Trying to, you know, learn more about yarn and knitting and stuff like that. I've run across a few newer Flosstubers. I cannot remember names. I'm going to make a list of names of Flosstubers that I've been watching, and I'm going to mention them on my next Flosstube. That way I can promote the other channels. I know one I've watched recently. I've mentioned him once before, been a while, but I have mentioned him before. It's Mr. Holic. He is, I love his energy towards cross stitching. He's been, he's signed up for StitchCon, or hoping to get into StitchCon, you know. He filled in for it, so he's hoping to be able to go to it, so that's going to be interesting. I've not made it to a StitchCon, and probably still be a little while before I get to go, because trying to come up with the money is very hard. You know, maybe in a couple of years, if we get to move and lower our monthly payment, if my husband gets on disability like he's trying, if my daughter gets on disability, or my oldest gets on disability like they're trying, maybe when it's not a single income in the household, it's possible that I could manage to come up with the funds for a joining a StitchCon. Because it's not just the StitchCon that you have to come up with. I have to make sure that I have the money to travel, the money to rent, to get a hotel room for a couple of days, because I don't, I want to do as all the days that are available. I don't want to do just 1 or 2 days. I want to do the whole thing. So that's a goal. I actually get to do it, there's a whole nother story. Okay. Just keep trying, that's all I can do. You always try to save money, but always something comes up. Or you just can't help yourself and you buy more stuff. Now that I've started into knitting, I run across yarn. It's like, oh, I want that. Walk away, walk away. You know, because it's like, oh, I want to make that. Well, I've got to spend this much money just to make this one piece. I'm actually going to go here, go here. So, hopes and dreams. I really want to go to a StitchCon. I'm glad I've got the stitching meetup that we have in Noblesville. It's given me a very good vibe of how StitchCons could go, except for a lot more crazy, I'm sure. I don't really have any extra money to spend, but I guarantee you I'm going to buy something tomorrow, whether it's more knitting stuff or fabric or something. Not really sure I really need any more fabric. I've actually got, for any patterns that I've been making recently, I should have what I need. I know I plan on redoing my Castles in the Sky long dog because I was not happy with it. So I think, I don't know, I'm not happy. I don't know. I think it was using the white thread. I like the idea of it, but I'm not good at stitching with white thread. It gets old, even though the contrast is great. I think I'm going to use my red sulky on it. I just need to find, decide if I'm going to try to do it on a colored piece of fabric or if I'm going to do it on one of these pre-gridded ones like my other two. So, I don't know. I have not decided yet. I do have another piece of pre-gridded that I can put it on, but I'm in no hurry to start it right now. I have so many other projects going. I think I want to try to finish one of my current long dogs before I start trying to start that one again. So, not this one. This one has a long ways to go before it's even near finished. Sensus is a little smaller than this one, so it's possible I could finish it before I started another one. I'm not sure. I know this one, I'm at 25% done on it, so it still has a long ways to go. The other one, I think I'm at the same part, but it's smaller, so more is actually done, like stitching amount wise, because I don't know exactly how many stitches are in Sans Souci, but I know it's not as many as in Pandemic. Make sure where I'm at here. One, two, three, four. Okay, so one more crossed. Alrighty. So hopefully this will be up tonight. I totally spaced on telling you times and all that stuff. Today is September the 30th. Today is the 30th. It is 9:14 at night at the moment. It was around 8:30 when I started. 8:15 maybe? About 8:30, because it's 9:14 now and it's been about 45 minutes, so. Since my daughter called and interrupted the video, I'm going to have to edit this, which will take it longer to upload. So hopefully this gets posted tonight. I don't know. We will see. If not, it'll get posted tomorrow before I leave. So. I'm just going to do this. I don't always just do the half stitches, but I'm going to do this here. This is going to be close to the end of my row here anyway. Sorry, I'm not chatting at the moment. I'm kind of running out of things to talk about. I don't want to hash over the things I've already discussed. All right. But yeah, I'm about to join a Zoom meeting. See if anybody's there tonight. I haven't been in a while. It's for a Facebook group, Virtual Stitchers. I enjoy popping on there. I haven't been in a while though, so looking forward to seeing who's there, if anybody's news made it in. So alrighty. Getting to the end of this thread. Go. Alrighty. This is going to go all the way across. So let me know how the setup was, if the camera was blurry. I think it's at the right angle, the right setup. I do know before I log off or move everything out of my way, I need to do take a picture of it and show a friend of mine who was asking what my setup looked like. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go ahead and do this 3. That looks weird. There we go. I will say this week went by fast. Literally, I feel like it was just Monday. Does not feel like it's the weekend again. Now, am I upset it's the weekend? Not even a little. I'm happy. All right. Let me see. Make sure where I'm at. That. All right. So we're gonna go all the way across and end this thread. I should have just enough to end this thread all the way over here. Uh-oh, that was not where I needed to go. There we go. I know we've got the hurricane that's been hitting everywhere. I know my dad lives down there. Luckily, he didn't get hit too hard. A couple of the floss tubers that I watch are from down there, and a couple of them have checked in, just been without power, but not too much major damage, so that was good. So that's good news. All right, so we are going to end this. And then this, oops. Untangle, thank you. Now we're gonna go down and back up. Go through the hole. Thank you. And now back down. And up over here. And down in the middle under that thread. Okay. And it is done. Sorry, I dropped my doodaddy. I keep dropping it. All right. When did that happen? I'm sorry. I don't even know when that disconnected. Sorry about that, guys. All right. That is where I'm at so far. Bring this up so we can see the whole page. There is pandemic. I've rolled up once. That page ending is here. This is 100. The end of the page is right here. So I've been working on the next row. I'm not working in any particular place. I just pick a spot and I go. When I first started, I was focusing in one spot, and then, but now it's kind of like, oh, I'm gonna work over here. Nope, I'm gonna work over there. All right, so right now I'm just rambling. So I'm gonna go. I apologize that you were seeing double stitching progress. That's just the app that runs my phone to allow me to use it so that I can use it as a camera. If you're interested in it, it's called Ivy Cam. It is a $10, you can use it free, but it does put a watermark on there and does pop ads up, and it's not very clear in my opinion. But once you pay the $10, you can, the watermark goes away and it, gives you a good, clear view. So, all right, so that is the end of me. I appreciate everybody who came in and hung out. I hope everybody got a lot of stitching done, and I will see you next time. Bye. Happy stitching.